A short review of the Olympia Lodge in Pacific Grove, where I stayed one night, July 10th, 2025, for Monterey Bay Aquarium Members Night. If you've ever stayed in Monterey, you know that the summer months are perhaps the highest they charge for hotel rooms. I was able to find this room for $152 a night, and I only was staying one night. In room 113 for the night. It's kind of weird, but you have a physical key, and these rooms have sliding glass doors, which was sort of odd. Be aware that those slats will not prevent people from looking inside of your room. Inside was a standard 2-queen, refrigerator, microwave, coffee maker. The tub is a standard tub with shower configuration. When the glass door is closed, you will find it is a bit narrower of a tub, so if you have broad shoulders, you will have a little bit of difficult time maneuvering around. As for the coffee maker, I would not use the coffee. I would go to the main lodge office to get your coffee. The bed was kind of soft. If you're used to that, then you'll probably be okay with the bed. The pillows are a little too plump for me, and I usually bring my own pillows, but I didn't in this case. So the next day I did have a little bit of a neck crick. The room was quiet after a while, but I could hear people sliding their glass doors open and closed. After about 11:30, I didn't really hear anything other than I think somebody walking by woke me up around 6 o'clock. I didn't know that if there was a breakfast or not, and it turned out there was a breakfast. If you went, as you can see in the picture, if you went to the main office, they had these boxes for each person. That's also where I got my coffee. And when I opened the box, there was a croissant, there was like a mandolin, little slice of cheese, and a couple of mints. And that was fine for me. I was just going to have a light breakfast anyway. There is limited parking at the lodge. I was attending the members night in Monterey Bay Aquarium, so I didn't get back till after 9:30 and realized that there was no parking available inside the lodge. So there's a little sheet of paper that tells you if there's no parking available, you will have to park on Lighthouse, the main drag. There was also a side street they also recommended. So it was, as far as I know, there's no parking instructions in terms of 2-hour parking or 3-hour parking. So I just parked on Lighthouse and had no problem. It kind of is irritating. I can imagine when it's really busy, you might have some difficulty finding parking on Lighthouse. Would I stay here again? For the right price, yeah. If I'm just staying here for a day or two, I would select this place. It is what it is. It's just a standard hotel room. It is conveniently located. If I had time, I would walk down to the lighthouse, or I'd walk down to the beach, or also up to if the butterflies are out, I would walk up to the butterfly park. But there's other hotels that I've stayed at that I like more, and it's been a while since I've been to those hotels, so maybe I'll have another future review. The rest of this video, you can either stop or just continue. This just shows you the rest of the lodge. I will say I am not quite sure if you have a disability how you would navigate here. I don't know if they have lower level rooms. I did not see any ramp, and I did not see any elevator, and clearly the room I was staying in was not handicap accessible. This was a standard tub. You wouldn't have been able to get in the tub. As a matter of fact, if you had a wheelchair, you wouldn't have been able to maneuver inside the bathroom. So I'm clueless in terms of what their ADA compatible rooms look like. If you look, there are rooms that have doors and balconies. Those are the more higher priced. Like I said, I was just here for a day to attend the members night, so balcony and fancy room would have been wasted on me. Well, if you're headed off to Monterey, enjoy.